Hello everyone, Dawn here. Welcome to the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. I'm so happy you could join me. Today I will be making a slimline card using the new Whimsy Stamps connected heart frame die and the new Slimline Heart Background Die. So let's get started. First I'm going to die cut the heart background from red cardstock. Then I'm just going to take all the red heart cutouts and put them in a container because this background die makes so many hearts that can be used on a lot of other projects. Next, I cut a piece of cardstock to 8 by 9 inches and scored it at 4 inches. I made this into a bigger slimline card so the heart would fit in the center of it, and I wanted a white border, but you can make it a little smaller if you want to. I just glued the heart panel to the front of the card. Next, I die cut 3 of the connected heart frames in white cardstock. I cut out 3 so that I can layer them on top of each other to give the card dimension, and then I just set the card aside for later. Then I'm going to use my MISTI to stamp a Yeti from the new Yeti for Love stamp set. I use black Copic friendly ink to stamp the image. And now I'm going to color in my Yeti using Copic markers. I use BG02 for his face, hands, and feet. I'm not the best at Copic coloring. I just do what I like. I do my best with shading and highlights. Also, I found that if you don't have a lot of colors, you can actually use one marker. And where you want it to be darker, just keep going over the same area you want darker, and it will actually give the appearance of using 2 different shades. Now, I didn't have the color blue that I really wanted for his face, hands, and feet. I actually thought the color blue was a little bit bright, so to tone it down, I put neutral gray number 0 over the blue, and this actually helped to tone it down a lot. I used the cool gray number 3 for his horns, teeth, and toenails. Next, I color in his entire body with the neutral gray number 0. This doesn't really add a lot of color to him, it just basically takes away the stark whiteness of the paper. Next, I use a red Copic marker R29 to color in the hearts. I make stripes on one heart and I put dots on 2 of the hearts, and then I color in 2 of the hearts with a solid red. Using my scissors, I fussy cut all around the Yeti to cut him out. This is a fairly simple image to cut out. When I'm done, I take my black Copic marker, number 100, and I go around all the edges of the Yeti. This will cover up any white spots that were left from cutting out the Yeti and give the image a much cleaner look. I decided that I wanted the middle of the heart to be red, so using the connected heart frame die, I cut out a red frame. Then I took the middle of the red heart so I could put it in the middle of the white frame. Once I decide where I want the Yeti and the heart to go, I glue the framed heart to the front of the card. Then I need to raise the Yeti up because the white frame is 3 layers and the Yeti doesn't fit perfectly in the middle. So I put foam tape on the back of the Yeti and make it level with the heart frame. Then I glue the middle of the heart in place, and then I stick the Yeti on top of the heart. Next, I stamped Yeti for Love on a strip of cardstock and stuck foam tape to the back of it and adhered it to the card. At this point, I decided that the card was missing something, so I decided to cut out the Slimline Hearts Background Die from white glitter cardstock. Then I went around the card and I filled in the bigger hearts with smaller hearts. By putting the smaller hearts in the middle of the bigger hearts, it actually gives a look of dimension on the card. Now, I actually recommend doing this part before you glue the connected heart frame and Yeti to the card because I needed to put some of the hearts underneath the heart frame, and I had to try and lift it up the frame and stick the hearts under it. So it would make the process a little easier if you did it beforehand, but I didn't think of it until afterwards. Once I'm done with my hearts, I can save all the extra to use on other cards. That completes my card for today. I want to thank you for joining me on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to the Whimsy Stamp channel and their other social media platform so you don't miss out on any upcoming releases and great videos. Also, check out their website for the entire new release. Thanks, and have yourself a wonderful day.